The roar of motorcycle engines had barely faded when the old doors of Miller's Roadhouse creaked open. Inside, the air smelled of oil, leather, and old whiskey. Shafts of sunlight pierced through the dusty windows, landing on the rows of gleaming chrome bikes parked outside. The laughter inside died down when everyone heard its soft, uneven footsteps. At the doorway stood a little girl, no older than 6. Her pink backpack hung crookedly on her small shoulders, her face streaked with dirt and tears. She looked terrified. Then, in a trembling whisper, she said, "Please, someone help me." The place fell silent. At the far end of the room, the leader of the biker club, Race Holloway, slowly stood up. His scarred leather jacket creaked as he moved, boots echoing across the floor. Race had seen it all: fights, crashes, and loss, but never a child this frightened. He knelt, so they were eye to eye. "What's wrong, sweetheart?" he asked gently. The girl clutched her backpack tighter. "My dad's coming," she whispered. "He hurts my mom, and he said he'll hurt me next." The bikersmen, who looked like they feared nothing, suddenly fell quiet. Race felt something twist deep in his chest. He'd known fear like that once. He wasn't about to let another kid live through it. He nodded toward the door. "Lock it," he said. One of the men, Colt, slammed it shut. The girl flinched, but then exhaled, as if realizing she was safe for the first time. They asked her name. "Maddie," she said softly. Race motioned for someone to bring her food, a sandwich and a glass of milk. Maddie hesitated. "Mommy said not to take food from strangers." Race smiled. "Then I guess we're not strangers anymore." She took a bite, then another. She was starving. That's when they saw the bruises on her wrists, the dirt on her shoes, and the cut on her cheek. Colt came back from outside, tense. "There's a truck across the road," he said quietly. "Drunk men. One of them's yelling her name." Maddie's eyes widened in panic. "That's him." Race clenched his jaw. He had promised himself long ago never to get involved in anyone's mess again. But this was different. He gently picked up her backpack. "Maddie, can I see what's inside?" She nodded nervously. Inside were crayons, a crumpled photo, a worn-out teddy bear, and beneath them, an envelope, on it, in shaky handwriting. "If something happens to me, please take care of Maddie." Race unfolded the letter. It was from her mother, a desperate plea for someone to protect her daughter from a man who had become dangerous. The room froze. Maddie's small voice broke the silence. "Mommy told me to run." Race looked around at his crew. "No one's taking this kid anywhere," he said firmly. "Not while I'm still breathing." Moments later, a truck door slammed outside. The drunken father stormed toward the bar, shouting her name. Race stepped outside to meet him, his men forming a wall behind him. "You looking for someone?" Race asked, calm but cold. "That's my daughter," the man barked. Race's voice dropped. "You lost that right the first time you raised your hand against her." Before things could get ugly, sirens wailed. The police called by one of the bikers arrived and took the man away, shouting and cursing into the night. When it was over, Maddie sat quietly at the counter, hugging her teddy bear. Race knelt beside her again. "You're safe now, kiddo. Your mama made sure of that. Can I stay here?" she whispered. He smiled softly. "For now, yeah, we'll look out for you." As dusk fell over the open road, the bikers gathered around her. One of them, a big guy named Rick, took off a small fabric patch and stitched it onto her backpack. It read, "Guardian Crew." Maddie smiled for the first time that day. Weeks later, she returned with her mother safe and healing to thank the men who had protected her. The pink backpack that once carried fear now carried hope. And under that setting sun, a group of tough bikers realized something powerful sometimes. Saving someone else is how you save yourself. This is Pure Hub Kindness, reminding you that compassion can live in the unlikeliest hearts. If this story touched you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real stories that prove kindness still rides among us.